everyone, my name is Mazzy, and the cultural artifact that I have chosen to present to you guys today is a Hawaiian musical instrument called the ipu, and this is it. So the ipu is a percussion instrument that's made from gourds, and it's typically used to play along beat to a hula dancing routine. As you can see, it's hollowed out with kind of like a circular opening at the top that produces a basal tone when played. It also has a braided cloth tie that's used to secure around the musician's wrist when they're playing it during the dance. Although I don't necessarily know exactly how to play it, I'll kind of just like try so you guys can hear the sound it makes, which is one of these. Um, so the ipu that I have with me today was handmade by my mom in her 30s when she was living in Hawaii, and that's kind of why it's so special to both her and I. My mom loves hula dancing. She grew up doing it, and she grew up with the culture that comes with it, especially because she was born and raised in Hawaii and surrounded by that culture. And so I think because of that, this instrument is a pretty good example of my cultural background because it kind of just reminds me where my mother grew up. And it's a pretty close tie to Hawaiian culture that I grew up around myself. Also, in Hawaiian culture, the ipu holds a lot of cultural significance because it represents a closeness and a good relationship to the earth. And it also represents the bodily form of their god. And so an ipu can be used to hold food and water and personal items, which is kind of like the physical use for it. But it can also be used to obviously play music. And this kind of explains why it represents the earth and staying grounded to nature. I think these values have transferred over to my personal life in a lot of ways because I was raised to appreciate the earth and the land that I inhabit, particularly the ocean, because my family loves to surf and go to the beach and kind of just appreciate all that nature has to offer. Um, this instrument is closely tied to Hawaiian values because they care a lot for the land and the sea, and it's basically like the whole structure of their culture is surrounded by appreciating the land that they're on. Um, and so my family does keep this instrument as well as a lot of Hawaiian art and cultural artifacts on display in our house, kind of as just like a nod to Hawaiian culture and our attempt to carry it throughout the years and our generations because we feel like we've kind of lost that since my mom doesn't live there anymore. Um, but yeah, that's about it. I really have appreciated speaking to my mom about it. She got to tell me how she made it and all of that and kind of like give me the rundown on it. And doing my own research has also allowed me to gain a new appreciation for the instrument and kind of just Hawaiian culture as a whole. So yeah, thank you guys for listening.